Hello there, welcome back to another video on Enshrouded. Today I've been working on a little hunter's cabin that we have here at the village and gave it a little upgrade to what we had before. It's still very nice and cozy here in the edge of our little village, on the edge of the forest as well. Kind of wanted to keep that same vibe, so we got this little porch with the hunter itself. And then we have a little overhang from the roof because I just like that. And it allows the hunter to actually be outside because it thinks it's still on the inside as well. So that's kind of nice. And then it's just a very nice and cozy interior with a little fireplace in the corner, a bed, and a table and chair and something to drink. So very cozy on the inside. I used like shroud wood for these walls. And I think we have the flint stone for the rest of it, which got this very nice texture indeed. I really love the look of that as well. Yeah, and then just a very nice and simple cabin all around. I really love the building in this, and it's just getting better. It's kind of hard to do a lot of detail on these smaller buildings, but still really like the freedom of the building system, like the way everything interacts, and sometimes you get these cool surprises that you didn't even know were gonna happen. Yeah, it's really cool. So of course also I filmed my entire build of this, so if you want to follow along for a nice little cozy cabin for your hunter as well, you can do so, and let me know what kind of other builds you would like to see me try and do next. Okay, so I've decided to also rebuild the little hunter shack that we had back here in the edge of the forest, because I think we can add a little bit more details by using some different materials, starting out with this little foundation 2x3 of flintstone. I think that's big enough. Like, honestly, these houses for the work, for the NPCs don't need to be that big, and the workshops, we can always place around as well. We'll see, and we can always upgrade. And to be honest, I think we might at some point also move on to a next location to build something different. So this is going to be fine. It's going to be a nice, tiny, cozy cabin in the woods for a hunter. I feel like that fits the vibe. I don't think we want to use this flint stone anymore. Maybe some pillars on the corner to add some details. Let's turn off snapping as well, so we can get it actually a little bit of an overlap. So we have the start of our details on the outside. So let's add it like this on all of the corners. That will start a little bit of detail, and yeah, that's probably gonna work. Let's do that here as well. Saves us a little bit of time of not having to do it all by hand, and then we can just extend them all the way down as well, because I mean, we don't want them floating like this for obvious reasons. Like, this doesn't look very good. This could definitely work. It's gonna be a tiny house, but that's fine. You know, living out in the woods, minimalist cabin. I feel like that makes sense. Okay, we're gonna do a beam going across like this of stone for some extra details. And then we'll connect it across like this as well. Makes a lot of sense, I think. And then we'll do the same on this side too. Just going across like this. And yeah, that looks pretty good. I did mess it up over here though. I need to get rid of those. So let's make sure we have no weird bits sticking out. I still really wish they will add like a first person mode for, even if it's just for the building, I would be totally fine with that. I don't need it for the combat, just for the building and seeing. Why is this sticking out? What, is that just a weird texture that it does sometimes randomly? Might be the case. I mean, that's fine. I'll take it. Let's make sure that we connect this and have no weird overlaps anymore. That should be it. And yeah, I think then we can get started on the cabin. Yeah, I don't know why that's weird. I guess that's just a thing of randomization. It's fine. We like these little oddities sometimes. I think we're gonna build a small little porch at the front, just like we did in the first try at a hunter's cabin. But now we're gonna make it a little bit nicer, a little bit more detailed than we did last time. So we'll just extend like so. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, why not? Otherwise it's going to be very tiny. We need to be able to open the door. on this porch without it feeling too cramped. Let's not have it stick out like that. Let's fill it in like so. There we go. That should be big enough. And then we probably want some pillars on the corner to make like a little custom fence, because I don't think we'll use actual fences. Let's make some supports. Got this little column out. Should we try flint, just the same as the building? I mean, that does look pretty good. Maybe we should, yeah, we could just do that. Oh, we don't have enough anymore. Well, we could also try something else, I guess. We could maybe give the overgrown mycelium a try. Not quite sure if that will look nice. Might be too random. Yeah, I think that's a little bit too many mushrooms. We might save these for the alchemist. So let's make some more flint. There we go. Back with the flint. Yeah, let's just go for this. That fits all together. Makes more sense in my mind. Let's extend this all the way down on both sides. And then we have our little porch pretty much supported. And then all we need to do is add in... do we need more details? Maybe this is it. Yeah, let's get the little block out. Or maybe, oh no, what? Let's do the walls first. It's going to make it a lot more easier to do the details if we have the actual walls. Let's add in a window, I guess, on this side. And on that side. Oh, I'm not sure if this might not fit, because we can't have a door anymore there. Yeah, that's gonna not work, because the doors are pretty big. So maybe we should start with the door. Should we have it in the middle? Or should we have it off to the side? We could have it like this. But that might be really impractical for the interior, because then we have very little room if you still want to be able to enter. So maybe what we do is we start with the door over here, and then we just fill in the wall. Don't know if we need a window on this side. We can always add them really easily. So let's just fill this all in. There we go. That should work. And definitely want a window on this side though. Want to enjoy the view a little bit over of the place and of the forest. Makes sense for a hunter, I feel like. And then probably some windows on this side as well. I feel like that only makes sense to have a bunch of windows around this place, because yeah, you want to enjoy nature. If you're living out in nature, you want to enjoy it, I think. I'm using the shroud wood, by the way. I think that looks a little bit nicer than the normal wood variation. It's a little less random and a little bit more like actual wooden planks. I think that just looks a little nicer for these cabins. The other one, a little bit chaotic, I think. So yeah, this is already starting to look pretty nice in my opinion. And then we can probably have a little railing like this with the shroud wood, because that looks also very nice as an actual proper rail, because it connects just very nicely compared to the normal wood. So I guess I'll mostly be using the normal wood only for like these porches, like just the ground layer, the ceiling layer. That's not connecting. Let's make sure that actually connects to the right spot. All right, that's already starting to look like a proper little porch, and we have a little building behind it. It's all slowly coming together. Let's add in some stairs as well. Actually, we will change this back to normal wood for it to make sense. Yes, that's fine. And probably we want to have an extra pillar next to the stairs just to look a little bit nicer and to connect our little railing to as well, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit difficult. So let's have another limestone column over there, and then we're just going to connect this all with the shroud wood again, making these nice little railings. I think this might be the best one that you can get very early on to build these. Do we need any supports on the side here? Maybe not. I think I'll leave it for now. And then we have Plenty of room for a little window here, I think. So you can see who's coming, and you can see the village. I think that makes a lot of sense. I don't know if I like these windows at the back, though. Maybe we change those up a little bit. We fill this in. That might be nice. And then we fill this one in as well, I think. Do I want a window here, though? No, it's not even centered with the door. Maybe I just want a window in the middle. Yeah, I think that actually might be nicer. And let's also fill this in, because apparently I did not place that right. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's enough windows, probably. I think we're pretty much done with this inside. So let's add in some last little details on these walls. Make it look a little bit nicer. I don't think I'll add a pillar there because there's no real middle there. We can do the little corner pieces here as well. Just to add in that little extra detail. Do we need the whole 3? No, that might be too much because I wanna definitely be able to see more of the wood, and it's already small. You don't see that much. So we'll probably connect the flint on the bottom as well. Add a little extra layer of support. Add a extra little sticking out bit for detail. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's just fill this in. I think that's plenty of details. Do the same on this side as well. I'm gonna see it a little bit better on this side though, because it's finally out of the ground. Maybe we can do a little bit underneath here, since it's all part of the flint. Oh, I like the little effect. Sometimes you get these happy little accidents with this build system where they just do something random, but sometimes, like in this side, turns out pretty nice. Unexpected, but very nice indeed. I think we basically got the entire cabin here. Probably time to start working. Oh, wait a minute. This seems very unsafe to walk around. Let's fill... Wait, actually, I can just flatten this out maybe, and that will save me some materials. Yeah, that's much better. That's much better. All right. That should probably work. I think we're done with the cabin. We need to start working on the roof. Yeah. Yeah, this looks pretty good. It's a tiny cabin, but I think it works. And it's just a hunter's cabin. Like, it's just for the NPC. I'm not going to use all these buildings. And I think it's nice and little cozy. Let's do the roofs. Let's fill that in over here. A little overlap. I like the overlapping on both sides because, you know, it looks nice. It looks good. Yeah, I think that's good. Good little overlap. I'm going to use the normal little, like, thatch-like roof. I think that fits the vibe of a little cabin in the woods a little bit better than a fancy roof, especially since our main build also doesn't use any fancy roofing, which probably, in hindsight, kind of a mistake of not using anything fancier for the main build. But also, yeah, it's just easier to get these materials right now at the start. So we'll just continue the whole roof, trying to get the line up. Yeah, the lining up in third person, not always ideal, not always the easiest to actually pull off. But I think this might actually be working quite nicely. Let's fill this in. That's not the right layer. That is the one I need. Might be easier from down here. Yeah, that's the one I need. Okay, let's fill it in all the way through. Nope, that's sticking out too low. That's the one. And then the little overlap. Nope. A little overlap. Might have to get rid of this tree because it's a little bit too close to the building, I think. Which is a shame. But I think at some point we can start making trees and stuff like that. So we'll probably be able to get it back. And also, we're going to move at some point anyway. But yeah, I would like some trees around, because otherwise it's going to be so empty. The whole thing of building it so far out from the village was that it would be a little bit in the woods. All right, let's finish up this last bit of the roof. Connect all these pieces up, and there we go. We got a nice little cozy roof on our cabin. That's looking quite good already. Yeah, let's get rid of this tree because that's a little bit too close and it's going to go into the house. It's kind of weird to see. So yeah, let's get rid of that. And it's still looking pretty nice over here next to this hill. The couple of trees in front. Yeah, that's quite nice indeed. And let's add in the last fitting of the wall so that we don't have these floating bits. Probably need the smaller ones for this. We can just connect it like so. Hopefully we won't have too much overlapping on the outside. I don't know if there's a way to get rid of that. Might have to experiment with that at some point. But at least for now, let's just fill it in so that it looks good from the inside as well. We have no little gaps remaining. Maybe we can try and create some kind of beams going across as well. Could be nice as a little bit of extra detail on the inside. So maybe, let's see. How big is this? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's no exact middle. So maybe we go like 2 or 3 from the side. How close? Then they're quite close together in the middle, which might be weirder. So maybe 2 from the side. And then we just have these beams going across to, I don't know, look like a little bit of support, a little bit extra detail on the inside. I'm just trying to play around with these things, try things out so that I know what works, what doesn't work for when we do the bigger builds and, you know, we get better and better at this build system. But I think this is looking quite nice indeed. So let's do some interior. All right, I brought a door because we're definitely going to need that. Might want to have it open the other way around because this is going to block the whole porch. So let's, yeah, why doesn't it just go back to my slot here? Having like a separate menu for a building would be nice. Just having like a building hotbar. I guess I could have made that, but I didn't because I'm lazy. All right, let's fill in the windows. Really hope that we can at some point, probably with the carpenter actually, I haven't checked, make some different windows as well. Would be nice. But yeah, as I'm playing, I'll probably unlock more and be able to make more cool stuff. That's not supposed to go there, is it? That's not right. Let's get rid of that. And then we probably want some more stuff on the inside. Probably like, I don't know, like a fireplace would be nice. Let's place down the hunter itself as well. I'm gonna place it here on the outside because I think with the overlap, it should count as the inside. Okay, so we've got the little hunter crafting station. So I'm going to place that near the cabin as well because that makes sense. That's why we're building all these separate buildings. The terrain is a little bit uneven. I don't really want to flatten it out too much because I kind of like the way the terrain looks, but I don't want this thing to look too weird. Don't know if is this. No, this is all too hilly. I don't really want it to be back there. I kind of want to be in front, I guess, because if I have to be here to craft things, don't want to have to go too far. This could work. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. All right, I've got some more stuff for the inside. I've got a little fireplace to be nice and cozy, toasty inside when you're in the cabin. Oh god. Yeah, this is going great. Where should I put it? Maybe just, oh god, just over here maybe? Yeah, that will probably work. And yeah, that looks nice. And then we will probably need a bed and table, stuff like that. I don't think, this bench might be a little bit too big, honestly. That's taking up a lot of space in this little cabin. Don't know if that's the best thing. Maybe instead we do it on the outside somewhere. We, you know, coming out here on the edge of the village to enjoy nature. Maybe on this hill. This could be a good place. Oh, I keep dodging like I'm in combat. I'm not in combat. Yeah, maybe just have it here. I really wish they had soon the option to be able to sit because that would be a nice view. Right, let's see what else. Okay, I've got a little table going on here. This is definitely a very small house. Let's place down the bed first. We don't really need a bed. Oh god. I know we don't really need a bed in every room or in every house, but it's just an easy way to decorate and making these things look cozy and nice and lived in. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a bunch of empty houses, and I'm trying to get in the habit for this game that I don't do that. I do that enough in like Ark, and I used to do that a lot in Minecraft. I never used to decorate anything. So let's rotate this to in the corner, because we need to be very conservative with the space we have. So yeah, that feels nice. A little fireplace to be nice and toasty in bed. And then we can just about fit the table here at the window, which I feel like also makes sense because you can enjoy the view while you sit there. Let's have the little... yeah. Oh, nope, that's actually not where I wanted it. Why doesn't it go back to that slot? Oh, God. Okay, let's place that over here. Yeah, that works. And then we'll add some details. You can have a nice little mug there and a big refill jug over here. I like the fact that we can rotate the decorations. I would like to be able to do that with everything, because I want to have things on a different grid. Anyway, that's going to be it for this little hunter cabin. It's nice and cozy. Hopefully you found this a little bit helpful, a little bit inspirational. Let me know what you think about the build down in the comments below. And if you really enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more Enshrouded builds. I hope to see you soon in the next video or stream. Goodbye.